Hi, Chief Bill Brooks of the Norwood Police Department. I just want to comment a little bit about the events on Follen Ave on Saturday night, actually Sunday morning. We got a call around 3:15 for a request for police service on Follen Ave. Something about a boyfriend, and then the call dropped off. 3 units responded to the scene. They got there very quickly. Upon arrival, as they were getting out of their cars, they heard gunshots. And at about the same time, a car came down the street at a high rate of speed in their direction. One officer did discharge the service weapon. The other shots that occurred in the driveway of the address at Follen Avenue, apparently between 2 men. So we're investigating that incident. We were assisted at the scene by state police ballisticians, as well as the crime scene services section of the Massachusetts State Police, as well as a state trooper from the district attorney's office. We are looking for a subject right now. The subject in the car was apparently one of the men involved in the shooting. The other one stayed at the scene. So the subject who took off, we're currently searching for him. I don't want to get into his identity right now because that's part of an ongoing investigation. As far as the shots fired by the member of the department, that's also being investigated really as a separate matter, as an internal affairs investigation, and that will take some time for us to get through that. But that's what was occurring on Follen Avenue. I know people who live there saw the commotion, heard the shots and so forth. They're very helpful to us, and as we went about the neighborhood, talking to neighbors and trying to piece together what occurred. So that's what occurred on Follen Avenue. I also want to talk about an incident that occurred at the mobile station at Wash and Railroad. There was a stabbing there Friday night at about 11 o'clock. There were 2 groups of men, 2 carloads, if you will, who got into an altercation. And during that altercation, one of the men pulled a knife and began stabbing one of the men in the other group. The 2 groups then split up. The man who had been stabbed realized he had been stabbed and needed medical attention. He was driven to Newton Wellesley Hospital by friends of his and was treated there and eventually transferred to a Boston hospital for surgery as a result of some of those stab wounds. The other carload left, and about 2 hours later, one of our radio cars spotted a car that fit the description of those subjects. Those subjects were encountered on Jefferson Drive, and as a result, a juvenile was taken into custody, and we have charged him with that stabbing, and he was arraigned at Dedham Juvenile Court Monday morning.